Hello there and welcome back to the channel. This is another video on the Yuneec Typhoon H. I'm doing this video after flying this aircraft for several hours today, whilst a few things are fresh in my head. So I'm going to take you through some info and some final opinions on this aircraft and actually show you some footage because the weather's been terrible down here, but I had a chance today to get out and about and do some stuff with it. And I just want to talk you through a few things and a few thoughts. So as this video goes on, I'll go over them. Before I get into the main body of the video, as I've recorded, I just want to re-emphasise a few things on the Typhoon H. Now, the aircraft itself, it doesn't have all the bells and whistles of a lot of the other models out there. For instance, this version without the RealSense does not have visual positioning system, so it's not able to look at the ground, but it still has very, very accurate position hold, and I will show you that later. I have to say, having played with these camera controls again today, my original opinion on them being the best I've used absolutely stands. I love the camera controls on this aircraft. Honest to God, I really, really do. I think they're some of the best options I've seen and giving you easy ability to control the camera and either pan it or yaw the camera whilst flying the aircraft automatically, because it means you don't have to do it yourself. You can simply set the position of the knob to tell the gimbal to slowly pan or yaw as you come around. So what you can do is set the camera into the position so the gimbal automatically yaws whilst you then concentrate on flying the aircraft, and it allows you to get some absolutely fantastic shots. Also, the 360 gimbal on this is very good as well, and even when you're yawing the aircraft, and I'll show you again that a little bit later, even when you're doing full rotations on it, the footage does remain very, very stable. Anyway, that's it. Let's get on with the rest of this video, and I'll show you some more stuff that I've been doing with it today. And as you can see, one of the really nice things about the Typhoon H with that 360 gimbal is the fact that you can put the legs up totally and then it keeps them out the way of the camera. And as I said, with that 360 there are no limits, so it means the gimbal can totally rotate, but you'll also see it actually gives really stable footage as it's doing it as well. Now here's some flight footage from the aircraft that I took on the beach today. This is recorded in 4K 60 frames a second. It has been downscaled to 1080p for this video, but this is straight off how it looked. Basically, there's been no grading and nothing like that. Now, as I've mentioned about those features, I'm actually doing it here. I've got the aircraft automatically panning the gimbal as I fly the aircraft forward, and it is a feature that I absolutely love on this aircraft. It really is. It means that you can concentrate on flying the aircraft without having to worry about making sure you don't move your finger on the gimbal or do anything else. As I've already mentioned in a number of my videos, I do think that the gimbal controls on this aircraft are the best I've used. It's as simple as that. Footage of this aircraft is very, very good. It is using that 1-inch sensor. This is in H.264, not 265, but it is 100 megabits a second as well. So it means you're getting some really, really nice footage out of it. I didn't get a chance to do much with the aircraft today because it was quite windy, but I did get a chance to take some footage that I could show you guys to give you an idea some of the output that is able to come from this aircraft. Again, with a 1-inch sensor, 100 megabits a second in 4K, there is a huge amount to like here. There really, really is. Another thing that I had a chance to have a play with today was the follow me option, and I did actually try it and it worked very, very well. And the cool thing is it follows the GPS in the ST16, and it's surprising how accurate it is. I was walking back up the beach here just to put everything away, and I thought I'd have it following me. There was no one else around at this point who didn't belong to me, so I was able to actually test this feature as I was walking back up, and it does work surprisingly smoothly, considering it's not using any software to track the person. It's simply using the GPS in the ST16 to know its position and follow me as I'm walking up. Now, I'm not doing anything particularly special at this point. I'm simply walking, but the ST16 is doing a fine job of tracking my location and passing that back to the aircraft and following me as I walk up the beach. Be interesting to see how well it works with a car or something like that, but overall it does appear to work very, very well. The last thing I wanted to show you was just how stable this aircraft is without VPS, because there's no downward vision and positioning sensors on this. This was testing it last night when I was out and about, and you can see it holds position very, very accurately, even though there are no downward facing sensors. It's also very quiet, this aircraft, and whilst you can hear it in the audio of my phone, it is one of the more quiet aircraft that there is out there. This was me just putting some test flights on it, and I was actually able to grab some stills as well, and I put together quite a nice pano off this last night just as the light was going down, so it does show you the kind of thing this aircraft is capable of. And that is it for this video. Now, this H will be going back this week. I've got to say, I've thoroughly enjoyed my time with this aircraft. If you haven't seen my 2 big reviews on this, it is 2 videos, one long video split into 2 halves. You might fall asleep. I think someone already has. I did see a message on that in the video, which did make me laugh, if I'm honest. It is very, very long. It's over 40 minutes in total, so it's 2 20-minute halves. If you haven't seen it, please do go check it out if you do want more info on the Typhoon H. I want to thank Yuneec UK for sending this over to me to have a look at. It's been an absolute pleasure playing with this aircraft. I'd love some more time with it. I'd love I'd own one tomorrow, as I've said, and yeah, let's see what happens. But overall, if you are looking for an aircraft that isn't a Phantom 4 and Inspire 2, this is well worth a look. It really, really is. And as I've already said, it might not have all of the bells and whistles that a lot of the other aircraft do. It certainly has what you absolutely need to get the footage done. That's it. Thank you very much for watching. Please do subscribe, and I will do another video again soon.